Esteemed patron of the Amethyst Theater, our show will begin in just a moment. Please find your way to your seats or the nearest usher if you are in need of direction. As a reminder, all etheric communication devices must be silenced during the showing, and flash photography and recording are strictly prohibited. The role of the fools in our show tonight will be played by Vincent Obra, Azram Esenkar, and Ladara Mormir. Now, we bid you all sit back and engross yourself in the perilous and futile journey of the Strings of Fate. The lights go down, the curtains go up, and the scene begins to unfold. We pan down from a watercolor sky to a forest of pastel, choked and preserved by glittering gems and crystal. Chunks and debris of a ruined city from beyond the veil, all hurled into the land below, scattered upon a continent alien to its poor, disparate citizens. But it is not alien to the audience who stifles excitement and laughter. Divided neatly into 4 quarters, an upgrade from the savage and barbaric territories of old, the audience revels in the wide overhead shot of their home. But tonight, everyone is abuzz with anticipation for what is to come. For the theater has never seen a setting like this, never had a tragedy unfold so close to their doors, and never has it been so palpable, so delectably bittersweet. Principals walk the uneven, overgrown forests, trepidation in each step as they trudge onto the 5th hour of travel in search of life, familiarity. We sink into the screen, blurring the edges until it's as if we are there. And it is then when we are introduced to our first cast member. Kayla, if you'd like to give an introduction and a description of the character you will be playing.
Hi, my name's Kayla. My pronouns are she, they, and I play Azram Esenkar, and his pronouns are he, him. Azram right now is a little tired, a little rugged. He's a blue air genasi with some tattered clothes right now, not wearing anything too remarkable.
You walk towards the front of the pack, trying desperately to look around to see if there's anything, anybody you recognize, any semblance of something that could give you an idea as to where you are. And behind you, we see still stunned from the events of the same day, Wood Elf. Michelle, if you'd like to introduce yourself and your character.
Hi, I'm Michelle. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Ladara, she, they. She's a little wood elf rogue. She's not doing great. She's probably also rugged looking. Very silent and dirty. You know, they fell, right?
They fell. They certainly fell.
fell.
Yeah,
Even if they didn't
definitely.
feel it like that. There's been a tense silence over the entire group. The world around them is not as it once was, and what they have lost, the people that they know not the status or safety of, and the weight of what they may have seen in this previous day before everything turned has brought a shadow over everyone's demeanor. And there is only one member that may still be apprised of their surroundings and probably has taken note. Chris, if you'd like to introduce yourself and your character.
Hello, my name is Chris. My pronouns are they, them, and I'm currently playing Vincent Obra, whose pronouns are he, him, and he is a tall, skinny, green tiefling who is sort of taking the role of looking out for all of his friends, because he isn't looking very good, but his friends are doing worse, and he is trying to make sure that he's staying vigilant, probably keeping a solid eye out in the woods, keeping an ear out, and he's also probably sticking very close to his partner.
Your partner, a tall, weary, but still somehow energetic to an extent, red-headed man who wears a dirtied up shirt that he had thrown on at the last minute to chase after you as you all lunged out the door to help a city in desperate need. Renair stays by your side. Still aware of his presence, you can't help but get lost in the strange beauty of the surroundings. The fauna, so familiar yet different. You see, he watches as a triple-winged bird just weaves through the trees, singing birdsong that is dissonant but beautiful, something he's never heard before. His eyes just transfixed for a moment as everyone trudges onward past him. The day has been long. Another's voice breaks the silence. How long are we going to be walking for? And, Erjanasi, who's been keeping up the rear, looks towards all of you and stops, planting his staff in the dirt. We haven't seen anybody or anything. I think we need to find somewhere to make camp.
I think you're right, Anna. Does that necklace have any more charges in it, Azram? Can you call him?
Oh. I can't.
He's out there. And he's resourceful, and...
We'll find him.
Where is there, though? Where are we?
Hell, maybe? This time?
I don't think hell would be so beautiful.
I guess I haven't really stopped to look around yet, honestly.
The trees above you, the leaves, the way that the light passes through them, this almost sourceless light, at least at first. It's beautiful. A multicolored array of beams of color just pouring onto the ground, making the already shifting grass even more vibrant, psychedelic.
It's just like the grass we saw back in the tower. I'd assume that this is maybe the real thing, rather than a replication. I don't know how, but...
Cool.
Well, maybe we should listen to Anna and just find somewhere, or we'll just keep walking forever.
Is Rosenoff or Elizabeth with us?
No, they were separated. When you woke up, they were not there with you. In fact, where you all woke up, there was very few people. And walking this path, you have yet to see any signs of life as you would know it. Every so often in the distance in the brush, you would hear the skittering of a creature or the gallop of hooves just off to the side, and above you, the fluttering of many birds and insects. Noises that are all slightly off, but familiar enough. It's uncanny. It's unsettling. Take a moment. Let's just stop walking and see if we can, I don't know, get to a vantage point and see if we can see anything.
That is a good idea. If we could just get high enough, maybe we could make some sort of map, look out further.
I mean, I can climb a tree and see what I can see, if you want.
I could take over on this area and look to the... He looks around in each direction. Huh. Does anyone have a compass?
Oh, I wonder if I do. It'd be so funny.
I thought Renair could always know which way's which.
That is true.
Oh, good point.
One gold star for Michaela.
Like, why study that?
People used to call me the human compass. And
Of course they did.
Renair's immediately blushing as he's like, it sounded a lot cooler in my head.
Oh, I think it's
I
cute.
bet it did.
North. Let's see. He makes his way over to where there's a break in the trees and looks up to the sky. It's assuming that the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. And at this point, it'd be around what it looks like. Oh, he looks up. It's unsettling to look at, to say the least. Past the swirling clouds whose edges bleed into the sky itself like paint, you can see the sun. It is not as you would have known it before. A bright yellow orb in the sky is what everyone imagines. The sun is more red. Its depiction almost cartoonish, as there are rays that come off the side and swirl. And you could swear, looking at it, that it is smiling downward.
Just like
Like the Teletubby sun.
I was gonna
Soul
say
Eater is a pretty good
Majora's
example.
Mask.
And Majora's,
Majora's
Mask.
Mask.
Not the Teletubby sun, yeah, that'd be stupid.
Yeah, that'd be really fucking stupid. I said like the Teletubby.
That'd be crazy.
Crazy if someone said that one.
Don't talk about my friend like that.
Unsettling sky. Behind us, north is most likely, and he's able to point a direction north. Human compass strikes again.
Name of the episode.
Yeah, there you go. That'd be
Thanks,
so
Thanks,
crazy.
human compass.
Thank you. Renner's fine. Says he kind of.
Vincent pats him on the shoulder.
I'll start going up in the trees then.
I'll take a look to the east.
I'll go west.
Okay. Vincent, while you're down here with Azra and Renner, is there anything that you're doing?
With Find Familiar.
Hmm?
I had the scroll to summon my familiar,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't have that scroll anymore. So I don't know if I'm able to change my familiar at will anymore, or if that's like.
You have the scroll. You don't have it.
I mean, I probably would have held on to it, but
I think you got some extra scrolls in the last one from the store.
you might be so
Pretty
right.
sure.
You
Yeah,
are
you
actually
picked up a
probably so
couple
right.
extra just in case that anything ever happened.
Stole
So
them, right?
you
Did I
did
steal
steal
them?
them. Yeah, you kind of intimidated them.
Did I do
You
that?
kinda stole
For getting
them a
my
little
own
bit.
characterization. Yeah, that makes sense.
So you've got a scroll to use if you'd like to change Soup's form.
Yeah, I would love to. I think that would be useful for an eye in the sky. So I will take out my little ferret, my little white ferret Soup, and I will say to him, I need your eyes, and I need you to see what's up there, alright?
And you see, the ferret almost gives a little salute to you.
Oh,
Uh,
oh my god, where's my cat?
Probably. You'll have to
It's your
see,
cat.
actually.
Oh my god.
So I will cast. I will change Soup's form to, and he expands and turns into a big eagle, not a giant eagle, but like a regular sized eagle.
That's the
He's a
best
little
eagle you're
white
getting out of me. That's pretty good.
Whoa,
That's very
shit.
good. Soup is
What about
there.
a
I
pigeon?
specialize in bird
What about a
noises.
pigeon? She really does.
I can't do that. I can't roll
What
anything.
about a seagull?
That's pretty.
Soup is a seagull.
Yeah.
I can't find my break
It's
anymore.
very nice.
Doesn't exist.
Just
She's like, my vocal talent is just gotten so good. Break.
oh no.
So Soup is an eagle. Yeah.
In its new form, stands tall. It's ready, and he shoots up to be your eye in the sky.
I will look through his eyes and I will explain to my friend Azram and Renner, who's here. The other two are gone. And
Climbing
I
up
will
separate
just-
trees.
We're climbing up separate trees.
Not
Separate
chaos.
trees.
Separate trees, Michaela.
Separate trees.
now,
Oh
One of them's to the east and one of them's to the west.
Oh my
I
god.
went to the east.
Romeo, we're on the Romeo East and I'm on West.
Oh my god.
So Vincent's eyes are white and glowing, and he's like, I won't be able to see everything and scout ahead for everything, but I can at least get us the lay of the land. So if anything comes, I can't hear you, I can't see you, just grab me. I don't know.
Azram's like sitting on a tree, like sitting up against a tree, just on the ground. Just like playing with the dirt. Is the dirt look weird? Does it look like dirt?
Strange.
It's like glittery.
I had a flowery description in my hand, but it's like moon sand.
Oh, Azram's playing it.
It's got a very strange texture to it, and it has that kind of same color shifting kind of quality to it, where it almost, to the touch, you can see that it turns like a lightish blue and then kind of moves through the gradient over to pink, and then that sort of way as you're kind of making your way with it. How do you feel right now, Azram?
Azram feels pretty defeated, and like tired, but like desperate, but like he's too tired to like act on his desperation. So he starts playing with the sand, and then he gets a little into it once he realizes it's kind of like moon sand. So then you see him like kind of building a little sandcastle, but
He's still Azram after all.
just a small one.
Renair is just kind of listening to himself, keeping his eye on the trees. He looks around at the forest that surrounds him, that goes on for miles and miles at this point. So far that in the distance, looking forward, it's just a mess of pastel leaves, branches. In some areas, it's just darker and darker as you try to stare down deep into it. He doesn't try to think too hard about it, though. It's all good. And eventually he looks down to see you playing with the sand. Just kind of smiles and then pulls his water skin and says, Esra, drink up. I don't think I've seen you drink anything since we landed.
Plane.
Thanks. Azram grabs it and takes a big gulp.
He's fine. I know him. I feel like he's gotten himself into worse before.
I don't know. This is pretty bad. Azram like looks around, looks back at the moon sand. I've never been in a place like this. How can I be sure of anything? I'm not even sure if this is real. I could be dead, and this is just like the afterlife, or I don't know.
As you hand him back the water skin, he just like squeezes it and squirts water on you. Just a little bit. Did you feel that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're with us. You're alive. I did that for real.
Azram dries himself off with a little bit of wind.
It's gonna be alright. We're all in this, for better or for worse, together. And though it's unfamiliar, we've been in unfamiliar places before. It's all turned out fine. Perception checks from you
Please.
and you.
Yeah.
Lidara and
God,
Vincent.
first roll. What
Y'all
dice
go
do I want to
ahead.
use?
Terrifying.
Give it a little
Vincent
bit of a
dice.
roll, sure. Just okay. Got a bird's eye view, Vincent. Ain't that nice?
Can't see details, but I can see the land.
I got 26.
I was gonna say, am I working with eagle eyes, but it doesn't matter because I rolled a natural one.
First roll!
26?
It means we can only go up from here.
Yeah, facts.
Only improvement.
Here's what happens.
Only 20s.
On a natural one, your first time going through your familiar's eyes as a bird is immediately vertigo-inducing dizziness.
Yeah. Oh, Vincent's afraid of heights.
Yeah, and you look
He's just
down,
scared.
and
no.
you see an unfamiliar ground of shifting trees, and you're very high up. And any kind of look on into the horizon is met with the feeling of it's like you're in VR and your body is just like it's there but it's not, and you're sure you're on the ground but you don't feel like it, and immediately you start kind of toppling over, and Renair kind of catches you and holds on to you. Says, I know you can't hear me, but I have you. He says as he kind of
Vincent will
holds
stay
you still.
in. He will just try to persevere,
Yep.
even though it's nauseating.
So you're trying to get your best look.
He
at
just
the
kind of,
landscape.
at the very least, he wants to see if there are any big structures, like if there are any lights, any, like if it's plains all the way down, forest all the way down, mountains, rivers, etc. Like big picture stuff.
You can see the biggest picture stuff that I can give you on a natural one
Yeah.
is that there are mountains in the distance, probably
Okay.
off to the, if I had to, probably be off to the west.
Okay.
Like kind of west, northwest. There are these huge spiring mountains that are like almost cracked out of the earth, and they glimmer. They glimmer like sapphire almost. They're beautiful to look at in your doubling, multiplying vision in front of you. But any structures, it's going to be difficult to see.
Okay.
Ladara, you get up into the trees and you're immediately looking for the horizon. You're looking to see how far. The first few times that you've done this in your walk, you've seen nothing but forest and possibly just the ever so hint of those mountains. And now they're much clearer after how far you've walked. Still not very close. But you can see off in the distance, sort of north of you. With the 26, just the hints of civilization. Far off still, but a break from the forest. Something in the horizon that proves that this not is just a hell where you've been sentenced to walk in eternal forest for the rest of your days.
That's good. Because honestly, she'd probably be worried about that.
So mountains to the west, the forest, civilization to the north, and then
Okay, cool. Slay. So then she'll get down from the trees and be like, well, the good news is that there is other things in this forest other than forest. So I found a clearing in the north.
You see Vincent swaying. He's still
Is Vincent
out there.
alright? What is he doing? Is he?
He's still looking.
Yeah, she's like,
over.
what is going on?
He's like sweating.
Is he alright?
He just
What happened?
shock, just shock, familiar shock. You ever look through the eyes of familiar the first time? It's always a little rough, I've heard. I don't know personally,
I
but
see the bird now.
it's all
Yeah,
right.
the bird is up there.
Okay.
He's drink.
He like blinks out of it, and he's like, "Oh,
It's all right.
oh
it's
my
all right.
god,
Did you-
Drink some water.
Oh, Jesus, I have a headache."
You'll get used to it.
I just
Did you see anything?
not particularly anything. Sort of. I tried to see. I really wanted to help.
It's alright. I mean, I found a clearing in
You
the
did?
north. Yes. So there's other stuff
that's
than
good.
woods. So we can start heading north and then go from there. Is Auna back yet?
Auna eventually does sort of swing down and looks and he says, I think there's a source of water, looks like. I see signs of it to the east. It's not very clear, but possibly if we follow that way, we could also reach something, but
Okay.
I'm not too sure,
So
honestly.
maybe northeast then. I found a clearing in the north, as I explained to Auna again.
Okay.
I saw.
Can you... Oh, continue.
The only thing I saw was mountains in the
Alright.
west, northwest.
Well, that's good.
S-
I guess. I don't know.
sapphires,
Mountains.
like gems. And I don't know. It was really hard to make out. It was really
Well, we'll
Really-
start heading
dizzy.
east towards water, then north. I guess.
Can... here. Can you point me towards where you saw the civilization?
Sure.
Sure.
Auna pops up with you, climbing, scaling the tree,
The same
looking
tree.
onward. The same tree this
Oh
time.
my god.
Azrim's too depressed. He can't do it.
Oh.
He can't deal with it right now. He's not saying nothing.
He keeps a sizable distance from you on the branch.
She's like low-key kind of avoiding his gaze a little bit.
He said, north.
Yeah, there's like there's a break in the trees. So that must be something that's not, forest and trees, so it must be.
It's far off. It's another...
It could be nothing, though, but
Could be a long ways, but at the same time, it's worth investigating. He
The
says,
other option is dying out here, so yeah, I think it's worth investigating. He like shouts up.
Lidar goes, He goes,
It's true. He lingers for a moment on the branch as he looks over down the horizon. As you're kind of avoiding looking at him, you kind of mark the silence that's happening up here.
Vincent turns away.
So, should we
Oh my God.
go back?
Wait.
What?
I see something.
What is it?
As you actually turn to look towards Aona, you can see that his eyes are focused on the tree line, the horizon far to the north.
She looks.
Some kind of bird.
Oh no.
What?
No, there's a few of them.
Do I see what he's looking at?
Get down, he says as he
Fuck.
jumps down. Make a perception check as you're jumping down.
We're already getting attacked. God damn.
Perception check?
Yep, perception check.
28.
You see as you turn to look, and as he bids you to get down as you're climbing down, coasting over the tree line and headed rapidly from the north, you see what look to be humanoid figures gliding through the air towards you all.
Like, just like flying? Do
Just
they have wings
flying.
or anything? Or?
From what you can tell, they're using some kind of something to fly, whether it be
Oh my
wings.
God, are they on broomsticks or something?
No, they are. They have some kind.
Kristen's like, flying broomsticks do not exist.
They don't. You can't have them. They begin to approach rapidly. You can hear off in the distance this as they're approaching. What are you doing, Ladara?
Jumping down, with Auna. We need to hide.
What's going on?
I don't know what's coming for us right now, but
Oh,
if
shit.
it's coming for us, but there's some flying. I don't know what you would call it.
Have they seen you?
I don't think so, unless they could see really far for some reason. But we should just either. I don't know. They were coming at us fast. They could just be flying.
You can hear off in the distance getting louder. Now all of you can hear this cacophony of buzzing. This.
Are there any rocks?
There's a
big
bunch of
rocks or
trees
anything
and
to
there are
hide
little
under?
alcoves to hide under if y'all
I'm
want to try to
gonna
make
try to
stealth
hide.
checks,
Yeah.
everybody.
I think we're gonna do that. We don't need to be fighting right now.
Can I disguise self as a log?
I mean, sure, you could certainly try.
You can't sneeze though.
Yeah, you can't shapeshift into an object, but you could disguise yourself as a person wearing what you
log
make a
costume.
charisma check instead of make it what? What'd you get?
Natural 20.
You literally
20 log check.
holy shit! You literally substitution jutsu just You're a log
Get
that
logged,
just falls.
bitch.
We have to.
Get logged.
Get logged.
Holy shit.
Is he? Where did he go? I got a 24.
24.
11.
And I did not do good. Well, actually, even him.
Well,
He's like
You're
a
an
12.
error. We'll take the.
Is it like a 12? And Alana
Well-
is at like a 15, I think.
Oh my god.
We can like
Can I cast-
run away from everyone else.
Can I cast
Save them.
Pass without trace?
cast without trace?
Yeah. It's at 10, so 21, 22, and 25. And everyone else's gets a plus 10 as you all
Thank you.
34.
hide in the trees as best
It's a
as
really
you can.
good log.
It's like
It's
a
a
really detailed
really
log.
good
Some
log.
frogs on it.
The buzzing above you.
Is it sitting? Is it hovering?
You see 5 figures just like stop above the tree line where it breaks and just descend downward. You see knights in this jagged ruby armor that is clung to them and dragonfly wings, each of them holding spears of shimmering gems that they contact the seers. They're meant to be here. As one of them, fan out. Search for them. Take the otherworlders alive. They start to fly through the nearby forest, searching above, as one of them has their hand up to their head. You hear... This is Gem-Winged 1. We're at the location. And begins to hover towards your space where you are.
I think we should run.
Where are you all hiding?
Got an assassination stuff, right?
Oh,
Where is this?
It's gonna be like quiet killer, right? You saw that?
If there are like a clearing of trees here that are all kind of spread out, he's kind of moved to the middle point of where your team is hiding. He's just kind of looking around. And you see him take the lance and just jam it through a tree, completely splitting the wood through the trunk with his immense strength, and just into the tree.
Azrim gulp.
And as it
as in the log. No.
And as the tree falls, you see just before it hits the ground, this crystal just completely encase it as it crashes into the dirt.
What is that? Okay. Should I attack it or should we run?
I mean, they're kind of scary. I don't know if we should fight them.
Azrim's a log on the ground. I don't know where you guys are at.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
How are we gonna get Azrim to run? He's a log.
I kind of want to kill him.
Should I attack it? I can use sneak
like
attack.
I sort of kind of want you to do it. Just
Okay.
fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
Is there
Okay,
only one
sure,
of them?
fuck
Wait.
it.
There are 5 of them that you saw, but this is the only one that's closest to you. The other
They have
4
armor
are
and
in the area. They're just searching the surrounding area.
If I like get a,
You can do it
if I go
quietly.
around it and then like grab him by the
Yeah.
mouth and like I like cut him,
Take the
choke him,
walkie-talkie thing out of his ear or some shit.
yeah, and then like kill him or
Alright.
something. I'm gonna try to do that. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to.
go. I feel like we could
I'll
take his
use
like, armor or
I'll use my
something.
poison dagger just to add a little extra oomph. But I want to try to sneak up behind him, go around him, grab him by the mouth, keep him quiet, kill
I just
him.
want to give him a little sneak him up behind
Make
him,
a
rub him on the
stealth check.
mountain.
I want to give him a little
Give
sneak
him
up
a little
behind,
something,
kill him.
something. Yeah, give me a stealth check.
Little 1-2. Little. Yeah.
As the eyes scan over each of the areas as they hide. Your allies hide in trees, on the ground, covered in foliage, as much as they can. As the eyes scan the clearing, Ladara moves and slinks into the surrounding, just avoiding his line of sight.
Dragonfly bitch. Kick her ass.
Do I still have advantage on stealth?
Do you? I think it's the 10, right? The reliable talent.
Yeah.
But don't you have like boots or
Oh,
something?
you might have
Got
boots.
boots.
If you have boots, then if you have the boots of Elvenkind still, then yeah, you can roll advantage. Rolling perception. to find-
Natural 20
Ooh,
plus
shit.
14.
Absolutely 0 way.
Shit.
36 plus your pass without a trace is like 46. So
Fucking hell, dude.
Christ. First natural.
I don't even see her.
Natural
No
20
one
log
does.
check, natural 20 stealth check.
Ghost.
A great log and a great rogue.
You sneak up, you're able to get right behind the figure as his line of sight is just turning to a very out of place log on the ground and lifting the spear to jam it downward. Ladara, what are you doing?
I'm immediately coming behind him, grabbing him by the mouth so he can't speak, taking his earpiece off, slitting his throat.
Damn.
Make your
Merciless.
attack. This
My
is a
poison dagger.
critical hit automatically, and it has advantage because he's surprised, or he's in a state of surprise. So you have advantage on this attack. It's critical hit automatically, and you get sneak attack. Roll of just how much damage you want to do here. Okay. 35. Okay.
Plus 11.
46.
He's done. Just describe what you do to this guy as he gets up there. As he's hovering above the ground, he raises his spear towards your friend, who he's going to check.
Yeah, Ladara doesn't even, probably say anything to anyone around her. She just sees that he's going to be killing Azurum, the log?
The log?
Yep.
So she runs up, covers his mouth, takes his earpiece, and just slits his throat. And then drops him dead on the ground.
Bleeding out.
She doesn't even, her face doesn't even change. The emotion on her face doesn't even
Cold-blooded
change.
killer.
You see this blue, almost opalescent blood just pour down the ruby armor as you were holding this band in midair. And if you were to kill a winged creature, usually it just falls. It goes to the ground. The wings keep going as the body kind of lurches, and you are now holding on to this. Give me a...
No, we need to keep it here.
Give me like an acrobatics check to keep control of this guy's body as you're trying to keep it from flying off with you.
Jesus Christ. With me?
You're on its back, aren't you?
Yeah.
Azurum's laying on the ground, looking up, and he's like, holy shit.
I'm trying to think of log puns.
22.
22.
It was 9 plus 13.
9 plus 13. You are able to dismount the body.
Okay.
Jump off just in time as the body,
Is it-
still with its wings now kind of crunched by you being on the back and slitting the user's throat, just begins to take off and ragdoll a bit into the trees.
We don't need. I'm gonna shoot it with an arrow. Can I shoot it with an arrow? I just don't want it to go anywhere because we don't need attention.
Make an attack with disadvantage. That's what's happening.
Why was it worse? Just a short bow, so 11.
You were able to sink into the armor a bit, but the wings keep going as the wings are fluttering out of control, and you hear it crash into the dirt, not too far off from your location, but not right there, as you hear wings just starting to retreat back. What are you doing?
We need to run.
We're running.
We're running. I'm like, Azra, get up.
Azurum gets up.
Did you take the earpiece or did you rip it
I
out?
took it.
Slay.
I haven't.
Nice.
I want to listen to it.
You're putting the earpiece on?
No, maybe not yet. We'll probably start
Well,
running.
Yeah, we'll keep it in back.
Okay.
Yeah.
You begin to charge, run away as everyone begins to dash, and you hear this almost like piercing whistle type noise as you get like 30, 60 feet away from the area, and you hear the approaching quickly behind you. You've taken down one of them. Everyone give me an initiative.
Go
roll
away!
quickly. What'd you get?
Natural 20.
Oh shit.
I'm plus 9.
I said not bullshit. I said whoa shit.
I said, bullshit.
No way.
So 29.
29. Oh my goodness gracious.
I got it. Go ahead. No.
What do you get?
21.
21. Azura.
Azurum.
An 8.
Yay. We're back in it. Next sort. Okay. As you are running, you are not surprised. They're not surprised, or they're slightly surprised as they found their comrade eating dirt currently. He's just completely dead. And you see them weaving through the trees. There are 4 of them left. We, for the sake of simplicity in combat, will have an ally round, which means you can ask an ally to do something for you, a vague term or action. They won't have their own fighting round. And your allies, Renair and Auna, will take care of the 4th one, which means that all of you 3 have one to yourself.
Oh, cool.
So you can just say, like, my guy, that
My
guy,
guy.
Azram, the guy
My
that's
guy.
attacking Azram, the guy that's attacking
Can I name mine?
Vincent. Sure.
I'm
Yeah.
going to name him
it's going to make it harder when you have to kill him.
His name's gonna be Luchin.
Luchin.
Ooh,
What a name.
Mine's name is Gavin.
Okay.
Luchin Gavin.
My name is. Oh no, I'm bad at making names.
Kevin.
That was the first
Sure,
name.
it's
No,
a
we already have a Kevin.
Oh, yeah, you
true.
do.
His name is.
How could you forget?
Is Garbo.
Garbo.
No.
Oh, man. He is
His parents
Juicy.
set him up for success on that one.
Set him up. As the three fly towards you. Ladara, you are first. What are you doing?
I'm gonna shoot him with Splinter Shot.
You whip around, pull out Splinter Shot. As you're running, begin to fire. Go ahead and make your attack. There.
27 to hit.
27 hits. This is just a regular attack. I don't think it has sneak attack because there's no advantage.
8.
8 points of damage to Gavin, who the arrow pierces into the armor as he begins to advance towards you. That brings us to Vincent. You're next.
I'm like, God, leave us the fuck alone. And I'm gonna cast as my action. I'm gonna cast Bane at first level.
Very
So I'll get
nice.
3 of them.
Charisma saving throws from all of them.
Yipperoonie.
They have, I believe. What do they have? Any resistances or anything? No, not against this, but they do have a high charisma saving throw. So let's take a look at that and see if it helps us. At least not that high. Nope. No. Nope. None of them succeed. And so,
Bane.
what does Bane look like?
Bane is Vincent scratches his palm and draws just the tiniest sliver of blood out, and it coils around him, and it just shoots out in like a thin line.
Bane flies outwards towards the Geminites
Yeah.
and just wraps around each of them, sinking, almost creating this like runic seal on their armor as they feel their motions restricted by some kind of shadowy magic. They still advance.
I'll do that for the 3 that are attacking us.
Yep.
PCs and not the NPC one.
You got it. That brings us to the NPC turn. NPC turn, anything specific you want Alana or Renair to be doing during this?
Look hot.
That's not gonna
Check.
be hard for both of them.
Check.
Just like run. I mean, like maybe Alana's really fast,
Yeah.
so he could. I mean, if we're just running, like he's gone, but
Yeah.
he can like.
He's keeping up-ish with you all to make sure he doesn't get too far ahead.
They can like take care of one of them together, and then like
Yeah, honestly.
Alana can like catch up.
Renair shouts out, Alana! And then pulls a dagger from his holster, and as he's running forward, sort of throws it to the left towards where Alana is, where Alana does a spin kick and kicks the dagger, and it's
Holy shit, that's crazy.
Hot.
to stop them without
insane.
losing any of their momentum. Does a good chunk of damage to the one that's chasing them. Thank you. I'm glad you knew what I meant. As he's up running. I don't know. It's like,
Teamwork.
I'm glad I did too. They keep
Just
running.
threw a knife at him.
Yeah, exactly. Azra,
funny.
that's you.
Azavum is going to cast Mislead, and he is going to basically he creates a double of himself and then has the double and himself split off in different directions of running.
Oh, very cool. What do I have to do for that? Anything?
It doesn't say.
Okay, let me take a look. Let me just take a look, see if I got a
pulled up
roll.
right here. Look at
Oh,
it.
yeah. Let me take a look.
I want to know if we're able to tell too.
Okay. Make a deception check. It's a very cool use of the spell, too. What's that? Yeah. What do you get?
Evil laughter.
Oh my god.
27.
Oh!
27, the one that's assigned to you as you split off, as the trees, we watch them whiz past. We see, after one move of passing through the tree on the other end, 2 Azrams split through and one dives towards the forest in a different direction, just splitting off entirely, completely misdirecting this Gem Knight's vision as he... What?
Azurum's double is going to be like, oh, Lucien, I'm over here.
How do you know my name? flies through the trees towards the double who is running. That will save you from getting attacked this turn. Okay. That brings us to the enemy's turn. That means the only 2 that get attacks are the ones that are chasing Ladara and the one that's chasing Vincent. But they all have 1d4 minus. Could you roll that minus for me?
Okay. First one's a 3.
First roll's a 3.
The other one is a 1.
What's your AC?
AC is 15.
15. That's... Still barely hits. That one still barely hits. Sorry, what's the other one? 1?
1.
Okay. This one's Ladara. What's your AC?
My AC is 16.
16.
Squishy.
Oh, the one does not hit.
Hey!
Very nice.
It works.
All right. So, as the first one goes towards you, Vincent, as you are running and dashing through the forest, you see, matching your pace off to your side, one of the Gem Knights pull its lance and then drive it towards you. You are going to take 17 points of damage.
Ouchie.
That's a good chunk.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw
Why?
for me, please.
Boo.
Bow.
They're literally right here.
What was it?
Constitution saving throw. What'd you get?
9.
Just made it.
Oh, wow.
I'll
I'm
tell
so
you what
stressed
that
out.
DC is later. But
Okay.
you are just able to dodge out of the way as the lance just skirts your side, and you feel that jagged crystal is a lot sharper than it looks. It's almost like just like the like barbed hooks or something that when it touches you, it cuts way more than you expected. And
yes.
as you feel that, it almost feels for a second like something is crystallizing on you before you push through it and keep running.
Nice. That is a nightmare.
You,
I'm like,
you dash forward, and then the attack on you, Ladara, it rises up above you as the Gem Knight crashes down to try and plunge the spear into you, and you're just
Jesus Christ.
on the other side, dodging out of the way as you rush forward. You are running. Ladara, that's you up again. Your Gem Knight is basically next to you at this point, keeping pace with
Perfect.
you as they're running.
Next to me.
Yes.
Perfect. I'm going to cast Poison Spray.
Okay.
It is a Constitution saving throw.
Sure is. Let me go ahead and roll that. They don't have extremely high. Yep, 9's not gonna do it.
Takes 3d12 damage.
Oh my god. Let me go make sure this-
You're done.
Nope,
also,
no,
you're baned as well.
You're banged. Get banged.
Good baneful.
Wouldn't have made it even without the bane.
22.
22 points of damage on top of the damage you did last round. This guy is looking rough. He looks like he may be going down soon.
As he should.
As you describe how you do this. As you turn around, how's the poison spray look?
It's like, I think her magic's like purpley.
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So she is gonna like be running, and she's just gonna like quickly like whip around, flash her hand at him, and it's gonna be like purple like energy just directly into his face.
This purplish natural energy flows into the armor, begins to cover the skin, and you can see now that the person that you are looking at, the person you're fighting, looks elven in a way. Their skin is like a rich, sort of almost sapphire blue, and the poison, as it makes contact, you can see it can sort of like crack and almost boil as they are still kicking, looking very, very bad. We're still kicking. That brings us down to Vincent. It's you.
I'm running, and I would like to cast Phantasmal Force on the person who is attacking me.
You got it. That's an intelligence check, right?
Garbo, yeah.
Garbo.
And he's baned as well.
And he's baned as well. Go ahead and roll that bane dice.
Garbo.
Give me that bane dice there.
Get bane.
3.
3. Ooh, that actually makes a pretty big difference. What's your DC?
18.
Yes. Nope. Not gonna make it. 11.
Damn.
Not gonna do it.
So,
all right. What does he see?
I'm gonna make it so he sees me trip and fall, and I'm gonna keep running. And I want to see what he does to me when he catches me. You know?
You create an image of yourself that a lot like Azram's is a double of you almost, but it's only in Garbo's head.
Yeah.
As Garbo sees you perfectly. Your foot gets caught on a root, you fall, you hit the ground, and you see Garbo take the opportunity and swift, decisive pierce where your shoulder would be. Not your head or your stomach or your heart, just right to the shoulder, and then down to the legs.
Feel it a little
Yeah, shoulder, then legs, and then
Damn.
stabbing to the ground. And the roots that he makes contact with of the tree that supposedly tripped you begin to crystallize and take the roots of the tree itself. Just as Garbo is
Jesus.
Garbo?
well, probably not that
Shit.
much, but just trying to
Garbo's
subdue
going
you as
crazy.
best as he can as he's on the ground, illusory, trying
Yeah.
to
It's up to
chain
a minute.
somebody.
It's up to a minute unless he breaks out of it. So whatever he's doing, he thinks
That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does no idea.
it's you.
You get a sense that these people are not messing around, as you are good from yours. That just leaves the one chasing the Dar and the one chasing Azram's double. NPC actions, anything that anyone wants anyone to do. That includes healing or taking care of anybody or any other sort of help that you can think of. If not, we can just move on from their turn.
We only got. I'm so sorry. We have Garbo's busy.
Garbo's busy. Gavin.
Gavin's
He's
doing
on
bad.
my ass,
Yes.
doing bad.
But he's on your ass.
But he's
though.
on my ass.
Yep.
And then
You're
the other
fine,
one.
technically.
Yeah.
But your body double is not. But
Body
your body
double's
double doesn't matter. It's not you. So.
Yeah, well, Azram's, whenever he does it, he's blinded and deafened to his surroundings.
Oh shit!
You didn't mention that part.
Are you running blind?
I think he'd probably run off and then, like, stop.
Oh,
He's just hiding.
Like, where is Avery?
Can I? Do I notice him? Can I perceive him?
passive perception, probably, if you're keeping an eye on everyone.
Yeah.
You would turn back and see Azram just kind of hiding next to the tree,
Oh my
suspiciously
God.
close to...
He can switch, though, and on each action, he can switch which senses he's perceiving.
I will then try to maybe like hide and like keep an eye on him
Okay, sure. Go ahead and make... yeah, that's
because
fine.
I want to make sure we all get out alive together.
Yeah, it's very, very
No
fair.
one's
So,
lost.
my goal is to just hide and then run whenever we're able.
Alright. NPC turn then. I don't think anyone's doing anything. I'm gonna roll something real quick.
Of course.
If like down, I can like dash
Scary.
away.
Aun is dashing already, keeping an eye on all of you. Let's see if they deal with actually the one that they're coming for too. Not quite. They are still working on the one that they are both fighting, but it's going well. It's in their favor currently. That brings us to Azra. Currently, you're not able to see or hear, and you can see through the other dummy's perspective who tricked the Gem Knight and is kind of turning around to make sure that you're over shoulder as you're running. What are you doing? Your main body, that is.
Azram's gonna switch back to his senses of his main body, and he's going to try to climb up a tree and get like a good vantage point on this dude, as his body double's like running around in circles.
Very interesting. Go ahead and make outside of your action like a performance check for your body double to see if he can keep it, what's I'm looking for? Keep the attention of our friend here.
14.
14.
He's banned.
Yeah, go ahead and make a little thing against me there then.
I will not forget. Only one.
Only one? What's the I guess it's insight, so let me check their insight or their wisdom. Let's see if it's pretty high. So it's 12 plus -1, so it's 11 plus 0. So it's still 11. Baned and still trying to discern which one of them is Azram. He's going after, fully charging, just firing these swings with the lance out towards your double, and you get a good vantage point on him as he's doing this. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to cast 3 bolts of Eldritch Blast at him.
Go ahead and make your shots.
Whenever I cast them, my body double will disappear, so he'll be a little confused.
Sure.
Or I assume.
Better get him in one.
24.
24 hits.
26.
Yes.
26 hits.
23.
23 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I was gonna say misses.
It's
like
23.
Yeah.
That one doesn't get it, though.
That one doesn't
We're
get it.
leaving.
There you go.
Immediately.
We're leaving.
We're not fighting these guys.
25 points of damage.
25 points of damage, a huge chunk of damage as you muster up arcane eldritch energy and blast outward into the back as kind of doubles over and hits the ground a bit. You see it slide in the dirt as it gets back up. Some of the actual armor dented and almost singed from the impact of the Eldritch Blast. This Eldritch Blast felt off to you.
What?
Oh.
You don't really know how to explain it, but you're losing your touch a little bit.
What do you mean I'm losing my touch a little bit?
Either way, the creature looks up at you and lunges back towards you, which will be our first attack. Can you roll those banes, one for Azram right now, please?
2.
Yeah, it's not gonna hit. The creature lunges and drives the spear past you, just as you dodge right out of the way. This one's to you, Vincent.
Another 2.
Another 2. Damn, you're not hitting at all. It turns around.
Sucks to suck.
This is... Oh, no, it's not even attacking you because it's still thinking that it's attacking the regular Vincent. So I'm going to have it try and make some kind of... Is a save, right? Or an intelligence check?
Intelligence check, yeah.
Against your DC, right?
Yeah. She's 18 and also still banned, right? Checks. Or maybe not.
Still,
Because it's...
I don't know if
saving
checks do Bane. Oh, but I don't think it has a high enough intelligence. 17?
No.
Oh, he's still stabbing the ground angrily. These guys look like clowns. That leaves Ladara. The last one's going to attack you. 20
4.
right now. Oh, still 16. Meets it, beats it still.
Wow.
Damn, that was close.
Slay.
Alright. You will take damage, unfortunately.
Oh.
Alright. Let's do some damage. Go ahead and give me a Constitution save too while I'm rolling this.
Okay.
How much?
That's a 7.
26 points of damage to you.
Damn.
And you said a 7 with your attack?
26 points of damage? God.
Half of 26 is 13. 7 does not make it. As you get struck in the side with the spear, and you feel part of your body begin to crystallize.
What?
Your movement is halved currently, as you feel your part of your body beginning to crystallize from the wound, and you can look down and you can see. Make a intelligence check or medicine check. Either straight intelligence or medicine. One of the two will work. What'd you get?
I didn't mean to roll it over there. It's a 1 plus 2.
Mean to roll it over there.
It just went over.
God,
Damn it.
It is a horrible situation down there. As you're looking down at the wound and you're seeing where it sort of pierced your armor, you can see where the blood is, that it's almost stopped by the crystal, but the crystal just keeps spreading up the side of your body as you're finding it very difficult to move as you're...
This is like, guys, I'm turning into a crystal.
That brings us to the top of the round. That would be you, Ladara, as your movement speed is halved and there's still one attacking you who looks very rough, sort of turning its spear for another hit towards your legs. What are you doing?
Gonna fucking... I'm just gonna throw a random dagger at it.
Sure. Yeah. All right.
Should I use... What?
You can use your bonus action to do steady aim and then get advantage to get sneak attack.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Go ahead and make your roll. Just a regular... Oh, no, it's with advantage.
Should I use the DC of... Not the venom dagger. Should I use my short bow DC?
Use the... No, it's the Venom Dagger DC.
Okay.
It's fine. You can use the Venom Dagger for it.
And it was 23.
23 hits. These notes died a little bit, so we're going in raw. My computer died. Shouldn't have used it so early. It's okay. I have everything memorized at this point, so let's just go for it.
We're just winging it.
Just winging it. I know where everything is.
No more monologues prepared.
We'll see. I can figure it out.
Okay.
Take your attacks.
It's 28 points of damage.
Describe how you killed this creature after they stab you with the lance.
Running and clenching her side and kind of panicking, but she's honestly pissed that happened. So she whips around and she's like, "Fuck you!" and she throws her dagger at its head.
Splits the gemmed helmet right in twain. You see the actual helmet itself just crack, revealing the face as the eyes turn upward to look at it. The wings spasm, and it just drags along the dirt, dead on the ground. That's yours dealt with.
How's Azram feeling?
How's Ezra looking, feeling?
Apparently bad. Apparently he can't. His Eldritch Blast ain't right.
It's feeling
The
off.
bill's gone.
Losing his groove.
He couldn't finish his sandcastle.
He couldn't finish the sandcastle.
Probably got stomped on, honestly.
Someone-
Yeah, probably.
Kicked as they were flying by it. They stabbed it, crystallized it forever.
He just saw Ladara kill a man in front of him. The blood dripped on his little log face.
You're like
got,
PETA in the Hunger Games. You're just like,
Oh my god, you're so right.
you're looking up like,
How did that make Azram feel, seeing Ladara kill someone up close?
it's not anything.
He
I'd
was
be
like,
going for it.
Hey yo.
Hey,
Ayo.
yo. Oh my
She still
God.
got it.
That a girl.
Oh my God. Make another Constitution saving throw at the end of your turn.
Okay, that was a 19.
19. You feel your body trying to adjust and to figure out, and you almost feel your immune system kick in a way as you feel the crystals beginning to spread on your side. You kind of will yourself a bit and you're able to stop the spreading. So you're just
Just have
movement.
crystals on me, though.
Just half movement. It's just hard to run when it feels like half of your body is crystallized. as you are, not half your body, but
Yeah.
a big chunk of your side is crystallized. That brings us then to Vincent. That is your turn. Ladara got hit, but dealt with the person that she was dealing with. Your person is still playing in the dirt with the spear. And Azram's is
Fucking
right.
idiot.
Yeah, and Azram's is right on top of him, just kind of fighting up in the treetops.
I'm going to. So sorry. You said Ladara dealt with the person.
Yeah, my guy's dead. I killed him.
Your guy's dead. My guy's stupid.
I do have crystals growing on me now, but
Well, that's not good.
yeah, we'll deal with that afterwards.
And then,
Azram's guy is still kicking.
okay, then I will go. They're up in the trees, you said?
Yeah, Azram's up in the tree and fighting branch to branch with this lanced person. This lancer, if you will.
Does that guy have any metal on him? I'm assuming the armor's not made of metal.
The armor has some metal components to it. Yeah. It's not all crystal.
I'm gonna make it hurt. I'm gonna use heat metal.
Not really much of a resist that I can do with that one. Go ahead and just do some damage to me. I think I can. If it's armor, I can't even fight it. He just has to disadvantage on his stuff going forward.
Does that guy look rough?
The guy that attacked Azram, yeah. Azram did a bunch of eldritch damage to him.
Okay, then I won't go too crazy. I will cast it at a 2nd level.
Alright, give me that damage roll.
It ain't much, but 11?
11 points of damage. This person is still hanging on, but they feel themselves start to singe in the armor. And Azram, as you are like dodging all of these attacks, you suddenly just see her scream as the attacks get more and more wild and weak as they're just sort of swinging the lance wildly. You see leaves and branches and creatures that get in the way of this attack just being crystallized left and right as they're just berserk swinging this. They haven't hit you yet.
Bad news. That's a concentration spell, so I drop concentration on Phantasmal Force. But I am hidden.
The guy just stabbing the dirt and is like, where'd he go?
He disintegrated him.
As Garbo's back on the hunt. Back towards, probably going, if he can't see you, he can see some of your allies.
Yeah.
So,
Then I come
drop
after you.
concentration
Or I
check.
sweat again.
Can't see you.
Sorry.
NPC turn. Auna sees you're struggling, turns around, runs towards you and says, "You're right," and so puts a hand on your back.
I've had better days. Being crystallized as we speak, apparently.
Sorry about this, he says as he sweeps you up and begins to carry and run you back towards the rest of the group.
The audience can't see the faces we're making right now. Riz Master 3.
They call this motherfucker a Riz Master.
Jesus Christ.
I want a Riz Essen.
I can't
Swept
believe
you
it.
off your-
Wow. Azram, that's
Yeah.
you. This person is screaming out in rage and swinging their lance wildly at you. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to cast Eldritch Blast again because I also want to see what's going on.
Sure, make your Eldritch Blast attack.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
26.
Okay.
27.
27. All of those hit.
Come on, guys.
Go ahead and also, when you're done rolling damage, roll a D100 for me, please.
Suck my ass.
No. Boundaries. I like them.
32 points of damage.
How do you kill this guy?
Hey.
Is he obliterated?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just like ga, you know, no real finesse about it. He's more focused on why he feels funky, you know? He's not worried about this dude.
You pull out your whip and you're not even worried about it. You're just like, what the hell's going on with my magic? As you're just like off to the side looking at your whip, just like a side hand, like not even looking at him. As you blow a hole in this guy.
You're like, sorry, wait a second. I'm having an off day.
It's not working like it usually does. I don't.
Like it usually has a little more.
Let me
And right now it's just.
Every test shot hits and just blasts
Kills
this
him.
guy as he careens into the ground. Just
Goodbye.
D100?
D100 roll, please.
$41.
You're fine.
What?
Feels off.
What?
Feels off
Stressed
to
out.
you. Wonder
You're
what.
fine implies that there was an option where I was not fine.
Funny.
That
But not
leaves.
funny, haha.
Not funny. Funny serious.
I am gonna roll to see how Renair's doing against the one person.
He's doing great.
He's not.
Renair turns and is locked as he holds his sword out and just barely before this attack sort of hits him. He's kind of losing ground here in this fight as he pushes back. And then the one that's attacking you, Ladara, is going to be attacking Auna.
No!
His back is there.
Sorry.
Wait, no. That one's dead, right?
Oh
You just
yeah,
killed
I
him.
totally just killed
Yeah,
him.
no one's there to attack, so it's just Garbo.
Just Garbo.
Who is the one that's attacking you is Garbo. So there we
Garbo,
go.
you're in.
All comes around. Auna's AC is not as high as yours, so he is going to take this hit. 21 points of damage to Auna. Poor guy. He's the first damage he's taken. He's alright.
He doesn't have crystals growing out of him. So.
Exactly. He's not going down just
What?
yet.
What did you say?
I said he doesn't have crystals growing out of him. So.
Oh, well, that I have to determine. No, it's 19. He does not. As the wound pierces towards him, it clips him on the leg, and you see the crystals just kind of almost form out of the blood before kind of tenses up and they shatter away as he runs further. That just leaves Garbo, I think, and the one that's fighting Renair. So, Ladar, that's you. You see Garbo behind. Why do I call him that? The Gem Knight behind Auna, who is
Garbo.
kind of slicing behind as Auna is focused fully on getting you away from this person. What are you doing?
First, she's like, "Are you all right?"
Fine. Never been better.
Okay.
Cheeky bastard.
And she will, like, over his shoulder, like, try to. Oh my god. Ooh, she got magic.
Got magic.
Can I try to use a little magic and get, like, a tree branch to, like, whack him or something? Like,
Sure.
whack him with a branch. And walk him.
That is a spell. Go ahead and give me an augment check. That is a spell that exists that I'll tell you what it's called. You succeed. DC is not too high. It's pretty...
8. About that.
Go ahead and roll me a D100, my
What?
friend.
You too?
Are we gonna run into some wild magic shit?
The augment rolls, when they fail and you're trying to pull magic, they do have unintended effects. So, it's D100.
I'm scared.
Don't look like that.
61.
61. Surely it's not bad.
Surely it's not.
This is just, I don't know how to describe this, so for the next minute, you must shout when you speak.
That's gonna make for great podcasting.
But the spell goes off. Go ahead and roll an attack roll with your magic, so it's wisdom plus d20.
10.
10. You pull the branch back and you're able to whack against the armor and connect. But against as you're trying to sort of harden the exterior of the branch so it does a lot of damage, it still shatters against the armor. So you still have the spell up, and you'll be able to try that again on your next turn, but for right now it doesn't work. And as you do that, you kind of feel your chest contracting as though you can't really lower your volume, and now it turns to you. It's like, do you like the joke I did back there with the, because I'm not really fine, but, you know, I was trying to...
That was great!
Okay, ow.
I'm sorry.
We're still being chased if you want to...
I didn't mean to.
What? Okay, alright. I get it. I'm gonna try it again. He says as he's running.
I'm sorry, it's the spell.
Alright. As you're yelling, you hear Ladar yelling in the forest. Vincent, that's your turn.
Oh my god.
Oh, you piece of shit! You fucking ripping him a new one.
So, is Ladar being carried? Like, is she
Carried by
okay?
Auna, yes. She's
I mean,
fine for now. You can
But-
see, if you're looking, a little bit of crystal on her
That's
side.
not fun. But also,
Not good.
René is also by himself. Vincent is torn.
I mean, I have Auna.
Auna's
so
there.
it's okay.
So, I think he will... Is Azram...
Azram, do you need to talk,
It's a
Azram?
really tough
I should
one.
have Azram with therapy. He doesn't have anybody on him though, right? Okay, good. I want to do something that might be kind of cool. Maybe. I think I can do it. I'm going to come out of hiding and I'm going to go up to that dude who is attacking my man, and I'm going to get his attention.
Okay.
Like, hey, idiot!
Turns towards you.
Get the fuck away from him. And I want to Misty Step behind him and attack, because Misty Step's a bonus action.
You got it. You are behind the creature who is ready to lunge and is in position to do so, and before you can even realize you're behind him, in a cloud of mist, what do you do?
I'm going to take my sword,
Yes.
and I'm going to strike him right through the back.
Yes, he's taking a lot of
get him.
damage from Renair and
And
Auna
I-
combined attacks.
I mean, I can put a little oomph in it. I kind of want to use Psychic Blades.
Sure, yeah,
Not
absolutely.
in a while.
Fuck it.
'Cause
Why
that's
not?
a Bardic Inspiration. So,
Make that damage roll first.
does that hit? Do I have to check?
Yeah, if you're attacking with the sword. I'll use Renair's NPC action now to give you help to do
Thank
advantage.
God. I needed that. Please? Okay. 20.
Hits.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
23 points of damage.
Holy shit. What does that look like?
Vincent goes into a rage. No.
Ah!
But he does look pissed, and he apparates behind him in a cloud of black smoke, and just that sword just goes straight through his chest out the other side. And it looks spooky,
It looks spooky.
and he just rips it out.
You see your psychic blades, your words guide your sword as you flourish across the back first, and for a brief moment there is a disturbance in the air at how fast your blade moved, and you see a little rose that just pierces through. Renair's on the other side. Whoa. That was... Whew.
Are you okay?
Yes.
There, please.
He's kind of
Hey,
sweating a little bit and kind of tucks his hair behind his ear.
yo!
Oh my. As you two are safe. Anything else on your turn?
That is all of my actions and bonus actions expended.
Ah.
I cannot do anything
One
else.
is left. Renair NPC turn, already used it to give help on one turn, so we'll skip over to Azram. That's your turn. You're up in the tree. The guy's dead. There's one person left chasing Auna and Ladar, but that's behind you. Something's going on with your magic.
That's behind you, as in like metaphorically.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I guess Azram will probably strike the person chasing Ladara and Auna.
Alright. Giving it another shot with which?
I was gonna go for a promise.
No, it's just right that he made the decision to actually
Help.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, going
Kidding.
through a lot.
He is.
How far are they from me?
I'd say they're probably within 60 feet.
I guess I'll cast Eldred Blast again, but I'm kind of scared what's gonna happen.
Go ahead, make your shots.
What if you roll really, really good?
Make your shots.
What if it goes well?
Alright. 12 to hit.
Does not hit.
16 to hit.
Does not hit.
Another 12. Just so you know, 12 means I got a natural 1 twice.
Oh my
What the
God.
fuck?
And then the D100.
You don't even have to roll the D100. Your shit's not working.
You're kind of limbering up a little bit. You're like, is it me? And you're like, no, I'm always limber. I'm always flexing. I'm always stretched. What's going on?
77.
You're fine. As blasts of eldritch energy sink into the dirt, moon sand going everywhere. as it doesn't hit the creature. Not sure what's going on. Something feels off. Kind of throwing you off your game a little bit here. You just had a great moment, and now what's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Anything else you're doing on your turn?
Crying.
Can I cry as a bonus action?
Yeah. Oh,
Bonus action sob.
sobbing, as sitting in the tree like.
I like my magic. Where's the
On the enemy's turn, the enemy turns and sees all of their comrades decimated and kind of breaks formation, does that thing where they kind of just like lean backwards and the wings just kind of splay outward. So they come to a stop very quickly.
Can't let them get away. You know their faces.
And turns back and you can see him like talking into his earpiece.
I'm gonna shoot him with an arrow.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make your shot. It would be right after as he starts flying to break the tree line upward. He's
Let's go
quite
reaction.
far in the distance at this point. You can use your steady aim to get advantage if you'd like.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
As you were being like,
Natural 20.
oh shit! Double the dice!
Doing splinter shot.
Yeah, that's advantage sneak attack. So double all of your dice with sneak attack. So what is that, 14d6?
Oh,
Just roll them twice. And honestly, I don't think you need to roll anything else after that. it's like 16d6 plus the actual weapons thing. So just roll 16 dice, and I'll keep track of it in my head. I'll tell you when to stop.
49.
40.
That's
you know,
14 d6.
You're good. You're good. You don't need to roll anymore. As the creature, as the
audience
gem
is
knight-
curious, actually.
The audience is curious. What will the extra 2 dice bring? Will you triple his health? I don't know. The other 2 dice. We're at 49.
Plus 7.
55.
56.
56.
56 points of damage. The gem knight stops, speaks something into his headset, and immediately darts up to break the tree line. Possibly to retreat, possibly to get reinforcements. You don't know. As you're being held by Aona, you kind of bid him to move his head a little bit as he looking upward. Loose the arrow as this thing's going straight up and twirling, mid-twirl into like a forward motion. It
Holy shit, 3 kills.
and you hear the backwards.
Ladara carrying right now. She can't even walk.
She has crystals coming out of her.
Crowbars or whatever.
Hits the ground
Nice.
in
She
the
was like,
forest.
I'm not letting anyone get out of this alive.
You all run for some distance before eventually being able to catch your breath as you're not currently being followed. you all run further into the forest, looking to gather your breath, we pan down to see the bodies of the Gem Knights. We hear boos from the audience, sobs, and some cheers. The emotion is heavy and high in this theater as the adrenaline is at an all-time high. The picture has never been clearer, and if only the director was here to see it. But we reconvene as you all gather, finally catching your breath.
I will run up to Ladara, and I will look at her crystal situation.
Hey,
What happened?
I got hit. By
oh shit. Let me see it, and I'm gonna try to. I don't even know. Assess it.
No, I don't. Is it
magical?
Getting worse?
Make a arcane or medicine check. It's not getting worse. You can feel like it's sapping your strength a little bit, but it's not getting worse right now.
Does it hurt? It's probably painful.
It does hurt.
Okay.
It does hurt.
22.
22. Looking at this wound and the crystals that are forming, almost like a scab, just this crystallizing over the wound, it's stopping the bleeding, but it looks as though it's still almost sapping the energy from Ladara as it stays there. And there's just, you're not sure what could remedy it currently. You're not sure how magic will affect it, or if there is a magic that can cure it. You'd have to try some things.
Is it magical in nature? I mean, I guess so, right?
It seems somewhat arcane in nature, or just a natural magic. But whatever it is, it's not mundane.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can try something. I don't know if it will work, but I can try to dispel it.
Sure. Anna, you can put me down, Anna. I'll be fine.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was.
No, it's okay. She gets down on the ground, but then she like falls. She
Oh.
like collapses to the ground.
Okay, I should have let you down a little bit more gently, I guess. As you kind of
Smooth,
lays you down.
Anna. Azram says as he walks up.
Oh my god.
This Alvin is just kind of scratching his head, and kneels down to kind of prop your head up as you get ready to try to dispel magic.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do it at a. Ooh. I'm just gonna try it at a 3rd level.
Okay.
Please work.
Yeah, right.
I doubt it'll be that easy.
At least I can try.
Yeah. She's like, please try anything. I really don't want this on me anymore.
All right. You push to try and dispel it, but it's not a magical effect that you are pushing against. Dispel magic is very good at taking away things like ongoing magical effects, something that somebody has placed on you. Closer to a curse, but not really. It's difficult to see what falls within its purview. And as you kind of get rebuffed, the magic kind of wrapping around the crystal and then dissipating, the dispel magic does not work.
Shit. Do I lose the spell slot?
Yes, you do.
Oh.
Take a moment as you're all hitting this clearing. Then you hear it again off in the distance. This
You gotta
be shitting me.
another. What are you doing? There's two directions. There's this sort of light buzzing that's coming from above you, and there's this low buzzing that is coming from the same level within. And one of them, that low buzzing, is getting louder a lot faster than the high buzzing.
What the fuck?
Should we just... Should we scatter in the trees?
We tried that last time.
They're fast. I don't know if we'll get away, especially if you're wounded.
Yeah.
We just
but
fight.
I can't really run very much.
You have to make a decision.
Should we just act...
Should we just talk to him?
Do you want to?
I can talk to him.
I can lay on the ground and act dead.
Okay.
I might be on the way, so
All right.
I'll get on the ground.
Everyone hide. Ezra. I don't know if I feel about this.
It's okay, you guys will be behind me, right?
Yeah,
behind
I'll
you.
be right here
I will
on the
just-
ground.
If something happens, we'll leap out and we'll attack. It went fine.
Wait, are we hiding?
Yes.
We're hiding.
Don't
And
go
we're just-
anywhere where I can't retrieve your body. If
Okay,
you die,
I'm staying
I
right
can't-
here. I'm staying right here.
Ladara, don't lead the charge. Just stay here for a moment.
I don't know if I
Recover.
could move enough anyways.
Exactly. He says, as you all get into this area, and you see Azram, you take
Can I give you bardic inspiration?
you
Sure.
above you in the distance.
You're just acting weird.
Yeah.
He's just looking normal. What is he doing? Like leaning against a tree or something?
You are waiting for the amount, trying to keep your cool. It's all good. Above you, it sounds like there's some distance. You don't know how many. Could be a lot. Could be just a small contingent. Maybe just a scouting group. Who knows? That low buzzing is pretty loud. As it
It's like back out.
you have to almost barrel out of the way. As through the clearing, you see a large figure, much larger than the Gem Knights, almost leap into the clearing and then skid to a stop as you see a giant snail made of what look to be constellations and a driver wearing a mask who looks down at you and says, "Get on."
What are you doing? What are you doing here?
I get on, I guess.
Oh my god, we have more people. Can you fit more?
Yes, we got enough seats for an entire team. Get on, please.
I'm running on.
She's limping.
You limp on. Alana helps you up and kind of lies you down on one of the seats, then holds on as vroom, vroom. Hang on tight.
Hold on over there.
Tears off down into the forest as you look above you and see a swarm of those knights giving pursuit. We pan out from this growing chase of the Gem Knights of the Ruby Queen, the Strings of Fate, and the Masked Rider as you tear off into the forest, dodging tree and branch and any obstacle, crystallized or not. And we see the sprawling landscape, so different to what we were used to before. We see crystallized mountains that stretch across the west of the continent. We see an enormous, beautiful, crystal clear lake where fey things dance and play where they still can. But we see a land divided. A land filled to the brim with unwilling visitors.